faith isn't meant to stand still. It moves mountains, opens seas, and walks on water. Welcome to Faith in Motion TV. Today's episode takes us into a story of faith that refuses to quit. A story that starts just like our lives and ends in a miracle only God can get credit for. Life can flip in a moment. 1 second everything is normal, and the next, you're fighting just to breathe. But thank God for friends who don't run away when life gets hard, they run toward you. Sometimes the people around you have to carry you when you can't stand on your own. That's not weakness. That's God surrounding you with strength you didn't even know you had. The injury is one battle, but the after effects, the bills, the stress, the pressure, that's a whole different fight. And this is where most of us start asking God, why now? Why me? But this is also where faith begins to rise. When people pray over you, believe for you, and speak life into what feels dead, something shifts. These kinds of friends, these are the ones heaven sends. Faith doesn't always start inside you. Sometimes it's borrowed from the people around you. And when the bills come in, when life piles up, when you feel like you're drowning, God sends people who step in and lift the load. Because faith is not just something you speak, it's something you carry. And that's exactly where today's story in Mark 2 begins. It's a story about 4 friends and a man who couldn't move at all. Jesus had returned to Capernaum, and the moment word got out, the whole town rushed to the house. The crowd was so thick, so packed, there wasn't even standing room left. Everybody wanted to hear him. Everybody wanted to be close. But that also meant one thing: nobody else could get in. But these 4 men weren't coming for themselves. They were carrying someone who couldn't walk, someone the crowd would have easily forgotten. Every step was heavy. Every step was slow. The crowd wouldn't move, but their faith wouldn't quit. But when the crowd wouldn't make room, the friends refused to turn back. They looked at the stairs. They looked at the roof. They looked at their brother and made a decision.
If we can't get him through the door, we'll get him to Jesus another way.
So they lifted him step by step up the side of the house. Every muscle burning, every person watching. But faith kept moving. Because real faith doesn't stop at obstacles. It climbs over them. So when they couldn't get through the door, they climbed. They tore open the roof. Sometimes faith has to break tradition, break expectations, and break barriers just to get to Jesus. And when Jesus saw their faith, not the paralyzed man's faith, but their faith, he said, "Son, your sins are forgiven." Before he healed his body, he healed his soul. Then Jesus spoke the words that changed everything. Rise, take up your mat, and walk. And in front of every doubter, every critic, every Pharisee, the man stood up. He walked out, carrying the very thing that used to carry him. And the whole crowd erupted in praise. Because when God moves, everybody sees it.